Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply.
Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And shoots! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Greece finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Beckenbauer ploughing through the middle. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Neymar! Neymar! What about that one? About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Torres. Can he get on the end of this? Shot, surely! It's a loose ball. Lam. Zanetti makes the interception. Benfica have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And it's Cruyff. He's found a way through. Oh, good take in a good area. Ljungberg. Now that's well seen too. Looking to play him in. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Zanetti. Danielson venturing down the left. Bellingham making good progress. It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Hullet. Plays a sharp little ball here. Pele, big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ljungberg. Ball played for Rijkaard. And he's there to make the challenge. Bellingham. Lahm calmly anticipates. Pele, played with finesse. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, good effort. And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A case now of complete control. Ljungberg. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And this is Messi. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Benfica are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Lahm. Pele. And it's Cruyff. Hullet. Distributed tidily. Thinks about the shot. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is good alertness. Bellingham. Spread it left. Danielson providing an outlet on that flank.
2 added minutes has been
That was
indicated.
asking just too much of him. Ah, he's given it away. Throw it. Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Batistuta. And that brings the first half to a close. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Benfica really are
Hello,
in
everybody,
control
and
here.
please
They've
join
done
me in
exactly
wishing
what they
a
set out to
happy
do.
wedding
There's a
anniversary for
genuine
one of our
flow
fan
about their
club
football,
members.
and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Benfica are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. Down to business again. Pele can see things others simply cannot. And it's Messi. Pele. Bellingham. Now it's Torres. Now that looks a decent ball. It's come to nothing. Maldini. It's Cruyff. Neymar tries to pass it through. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's the keeper's ball. Beckenbauer. And it's Neymar. He is through here. Cruyff. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Now it's Batistuta. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Torres. Lam. Thuram. Beckenbauer. Well timed, excellent interception. Zanetti. Cannavaro. Bellingham. Now it's Torres. And that's another good win of the ball. And this is Messi. And this is Pele. And it's Pele! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Those of you making their way home on public transport.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Contra Italia.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Pele. No, that's been intercepted. Played back. Thuram. And there's green grass ahead of him. Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. Cruyff. Now he's got space here. And played right into his path. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's and the finish! Oh, and again! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Hullet. Oh, super ball. Cruyff.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Totti gets across to intercept that. Benfica are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Nicely weighted ball. He has a look up. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Benfica are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's there to make the challenge. Looking to play him in. Tries a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Hullet. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Cruyff. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Totti.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pele. And it's Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bellingham. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Hullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's well spotted. Davids. And it's Cruyff. Bellingham kept his eye on it, and he's there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He has found the way through. Messi. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Cruyff. Played into space. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's a key interception.
Benfica truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Totti. Shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Italy really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Lam. Pele. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Lam picks it up out wide. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Plays it across. Baresi tries to clear. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. Messi. Messi. And they've got rid. And he has been fouled there. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Benfica currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
We're on the move again.
Benfica can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Throw in. Driven in. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Italy clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
No, again there's no way through. Beckenbauer. Now it's Hullet. He's beaten the last man. Cruyff. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's a cute ball. And here's Eto'o. Good read, needed to be. Pele going about things with real menace. And here's Hullet. Cruyff. And he welcomes him. And the shot! Goal! Benfica! They've done complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, the keeper's clearly not happy, Peter. The least his defence could have done was go to the danger, and that was decidedly lacking.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Can he latch on to this?
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 13. Número 17. Neymar. Número 11. Número 4. Número 21. Messi. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 9. Totti. Número 6.
Lam is wide and looking to get onto this.
Ronaldinho.
And he's managed to get free.
Número 20. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Lam, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Picked out brilliantly. He's got away with one there.
Hi Leo, can you hear me?
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
I don't know if the mic is working.
There first. Casillas gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Italy are looking to go forward now. Roberto Carlos, a man never lacking in drive or determination. And it's Ronaldinho. Nedved gets a foot in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's an imaginative pass. Ronaldinho. Hazard. Now it's Yamal, and he's certainly onside here. That's a throw. Desai can clear it away.
Benfica surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would...
Goes for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Nedved. Floated through. Thinks a chance! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Eto'o clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
It's destined for the flank. Ronaldinho. And it's Azar. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Gerrard wins the duel this time. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
And the ball's come loose here. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Baggio. Showing good feet. And here's Ronaldinho. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Yep, it's a corner. It's their second corner of the game.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And this is Totti, looking for the run.
Vamos ter 5 minutos de compensação.
Pull it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Thuram cuts out the pass, and it's Hullet. Roberto Carlos. And that's that. Benfica have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. The end of the game. Reflections?
What a game, what a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage, it was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game and you go for it.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And now? Can you hear me now? Cool. Let's try this. Top. Because I can speak faster than I can type. So maybe it's gonna work like this. Glad you like it, bro. O, Jesse, mirale me. Evo, ubacio sam malo kameru. Ide. Borim se s ovim smart assistom, nešto me nervira. Sad su ga previše nabudili. Kako si ti? Ko će da ga isključi? Nema šanse. Nema teoretske šanse. Miralim is saying they're gonna turn the smart assist off. No chance. Before they turn smart assist off, we're gonna get another 5 versions of Neymar, 110 and 115, Messi, new Ronaldo, a couple of bullets. Just wait.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the
So
pitch are
there's
raring to
official
go
saying,
any minute now.
Konami officially said they're gonna put a filter on smart
And
assist.
the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to
I'm only
perform.
going to believe that when it happens.
So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. and you know he has a real air of authority about it
Uh,
now as he
Leo, I
matures through
think
the game.
that
I wonder whether that
they're
has
not gonna
anything
do
to
it.
do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
but we shall see.
And it's Nedved.
Maybe they're gonna introduce some kind
Facing
of
up to his
pro
adversary,
version,
this
then
is a formidable
like
matchup.
YouTube subscription.
Ribery
So
has
if
it
you
out
don't
wide
want,
and in
if you want
space.
to be able to turn the smart assist off, you need to be subscribed.
Neymar,
Either way, they're gonna
Hullet,
earn money.
Pele, and it's Lahm. Beckenbauer. And this is Pele. Howson cuts it out. Dani Olmo. Xavi Alonso. Nedved. That has been cut short. Xavi Alonso.
Hey,
Shot could be Dani Olmo!
Xavi.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Dani Olmo is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Ribery crosses. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. This might...
Wow.
Decent chance!
Is this smart assist now? This guy.
That was a
I
brilliant save.
I can't
Well,
tell.
someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Benfica have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. Dani Olmo. Just no time to dwell on the ball there.
Why is this a
Oh,
foul?
that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Ribery!
Oh,
Oh, it's hit
the
the
problem
post.
with smart assist is
He's left disappointed.
I'm not sure
Certainly got the pace he
if it's
wanted
on
on that,
or
but not
if it's
the
not
all-important
on.
bend.
So when smart assist is on, it's like playing against computer on legend mode. It's just annoying, and then you get to play a
Benfica
good
yet
player.
to have an attempt on goal. Cruyff, the specialist
I don't
in
know.
tearing teams
I'm
apart.
just annoyed the whole time.
Cruyff driving forwards. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nedved. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Cruyff. Beckenbauer. Some really good ball movement. Messi. Ah, that's a fine interception. Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. Messi. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. They've played it short. Now it's Messi. Oh, well played. Edmilson. Beckenbauer. Threads one in. Over to the right flank. Looking for the... Impressive, John! Goal! Benfica!
Nice.
And Benfica take the lead. What a header! Flashed
So
in with
Miralem
the
is saying
crispest of contact.
it is better to turn
The way he attacked the ball.
this filter on to play just against
So the first
PlayStation
moment of
players.
real significance.
What's the difference,
Yeah,
Miralem?
it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Messi,
And
and this is Messi. Great chance! Alexander-Arnold.
Benfica really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Cruyff. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Messi. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Dani Olmo. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Nedved. And here's Van Basten. Pele. Beckenbauer.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Dani Olmo. Played out wide. Dani Olmo. Nedved. He's beaten them and he shoots! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Galatasaray restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
it's not their fault.
Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time.
The option is there,
played a
so
really good go,
they just
and they head
use
into
it.
the break, all square. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break,
This
it's money.
manager, Ruben Amorim, what's his play style? Is he,
So we're into the second 45.
which play style does he?
Fernando Torres. That's tidy. Stood up well to him there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Delivers the ball. Oblak claims it. Safe hands. DiMarco. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Neymar is behind this one.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Great goes for a shot!
Thank you.
Scored!
Mačko, nema problema, hvala ti što pratiš. Inače, nije zabavno kad radiš stream i niko ne gleda.
And now he has two. Well, this
So I
is
got
what
a
we've
free
been
goal,
waiting for.
at least.
And here's Hullet. And this is Neymar. It's a promising position. And this is Neymar. And this is Cruyff. And Cruyff! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then.
Maybe I can get another one.
And it's been taken short. He's had a shot!
Yep.
And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
It's a threatening ball. Van Basten! Now, oh, he's been caught napping. Messi. Benfica have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tele going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's going to be a booking.
I jeste bolje na PS4, manje i bučno sve.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 10.
So we have movement on both benches.
Número 17.
He's hit it long, but astray.
Número 4.
Rafa Silva,
Número 11.
and it's Baggio.
Número 21.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Número 23.
Wow, look who's involved.
Número 6. Número
He
7.
saw the danger and he went crashing in. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Nedved, good driving run. Ronaldinho. Lizarazu is always looking to play quality balls. He's found the way through. Roberto Baggio. Beckenbauer. This looks promising. Rafa Silva, well seen, saw that coming. Showing great feet there. McAllister kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Baggio. And this is Hullet. Nedved. And the pass is intercepted. Pinches it off him. Driving on and making good progress.
So Pavel
Yamal has the
Nedved
space to
is
scheme.
such a beast. It's unbelievable.
Lam. He is through here. Nedved cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
He's got away. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And this is Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Baggio.
There they go, hunting again.
And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Gullit, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set
So
his
I
attack
have
up
time for
perfectly,
one more.
and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more. Oh, good effort! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Fenerbahce are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Little doubt, that is a foul. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Guys, the best way to deal with smart assist and this game in general is just to accept everything. Just take it easy.
Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar finding himself in space. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. 2, and we've barely begun here.
It's gone.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Good.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Baresi. Szoboszlai. This is a promising build-up. Benfica look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Makaleli. Benfica have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Now it's Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Szoboszlai. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Fenerbahce with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Benfica have the chance to go the other way. Cruyff. That pass just didn't quite work.
Ko je onda da prihvatim? Šta da prihvatim? Minimum 4 crtene, šta?
Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Cantona! Cantona! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Dobro.
He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. Cantona. Look at the space here. Tries a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Szoboszlai clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pele. Cruyff. Here's Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? Neymar receives it in a wide position. And it's Cruyff. Beckenbauer. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cantona. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Messi. It's a good foot in there. Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good climb! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Davids. Ambitious ball here. That's beautifully weighted.
Oh.
Great ball, and he's in here. Benfica heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Messi. Well, that has not gone well.
Oh my.
And here's Neymar. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
This game. What is this game?
Looking for the run. Cantona unable to make it happen
this guy
for all
good
his good
or
intentions.
Is this smart assist?
Now it's
I
Neymar.
really can't tell.
And this is Pele. He's found a way through. He's having a shot!
Probably smart assist.
And he's following up. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. all becoming so easy. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Benfica find a position of real strength now. This looks promising, and he's managed to get free. It's a good-looking delivery. And this is Messi. That's the end of the first 45. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in the second half.
Benfica absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all
Controllers
about
are
game management. There's no
too
need
expensive to be
overstretch
broken.
themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Benfica producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. Away we go again. And this is Cruyff. He's got away. And the shot! Now, how
Lucky.
often do you see that?
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And he's had it nicked away. Aimed beyond the defence. Now there's a fight. And a chance!
I think I
It's
saw
run loose.
not
Who's
this
going to
one.
get there? Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Lam. And he's picked out the run. And this is Hullet.
He's surrendering. What's happening? He's mad because he didn't convert the last chance to goal. He could. So I'm gonna go now. I'm glad this camera thing and joystick microphone thing is working. So see you guys tomorrow. Have a nice evening. Bye bye. Peace, bro.